Hey guys, welcome back to another video, and today I'm here to talk about a stock that I believe is the next Palantir. If you guys know what Palantir is doing right now, then you know that this stock is probably one you want to get into right now rather than later. So if you do enjoy this video, be sure to like and also subscribe to the channel. We're at 178 subscribers, almost at 180 and then 200. Thank you guys for watching. Let's get right into it. So the stock we're talking about today is ticker symbol BBAI. This is Big Bear AI Holdings Incorporated. This is a $6 stock. Very cheap stock, and their market cap is 1.88 billion. So it's an interesting stock. Off the rip, they're down 10% today. It's a very sizable move, especially for a company of this size. So let's see what happened. So the company profile, this is kind of just like what the company is about. I wanted to show you guys because, from the name Big Bear AI, you can't really tell much besides, they probably use AI. But Big Bear AI's mission is to deliver clarity for the world's most complex decisions. Big Bear AI's AI-powered decision intelligence solutions are leveraged in three core markets: global supply chains and logistics, autonomous systems, and cybersecurity. Big Bear AI's customers, which include the U.S. intelligence community, Department of Defense, and U.S. federal government, as well as complex manufacturing, warehouse operate. You get the gist. Big Bear AI has a lot of government contracts, a lot of government customers, pretty similar to Palantir. And you can see they're headquartered in Maryland, and they're a public traded company under the symbol BBAI. So another thing that is very interesting is Big Bear AI is the leading provider of AI-powered decision intelligence solutions for national security. So it's not like they're not established. This is a $6 stock. The thing about this stock is that they are unprofitable. This stock is in debt still. So this is a very speculative play. But the stock is so expensive while they're in debt because of the possibilities of what can happen. So also all these policy changes affecting travelers will be backed by large companies and retail investors that value security, especially as the government transitions to the next presidency. I agree with that. I think that that's very true. And one of the things that they specialize in is facial recognition, which is becoming more and more prominent. And the systems aren't really amazing right now, but Big Bear AI is one of the leading providers of this offered security system that everyone in the government is trying to implement everywhere. So this is a very important thing to keep in mind. A lot of their revenue is coming from government contracts, and that is how Palantir has grown so much as well, because this is guaranteed money. The government has a lot of money, and depending on where they want to put it, these companies can make an amazing amount of money, and it can change a stock's future in the blink of an eye. You can see Palantir, look at Palantir. $142. The stock is up $132 in the past 5 years. So, really, all of it happened in the past year too. Like 2024, 2024, it was at $20, and now it's at 142. That's a pretty good gain. That's a pretty decent sized gain for Palantir. So what happened is you can see right here. 5 years ago, they rose a little bit, and then they dropped a lot. I think they were around $4 a share, even less maybe. And this is because their growth rate slowed down. They were getting less contracts with the government, less money was coming in. It was kind of looking like their company might go under. But then all of a sudden they started to pick back up, and then it's been exponential growth ever since. This company's PE ratio is 620, and their market cap is 335 billion. That's insane. You can see this company has moved a lot very fast, and that's what we're hoping for BBAI as well, because it's not that far out of the picture. So another thing that I wanted to kind of highlight is, you can read all of this if you want to pause the video and read it. But it says Big Bear AI secured a potential $900 million government contract, further validating its technology and positioning as a serious player in AI and analytics. So they secured a $900 million government contract. It's secured. They secure the contract. It's done. They have $900 million from that contract, which is amazing. And what if they get more of these contracts and it's guaranteed revenue in the company as long as they keep spending under control? This is it's a snowball effect, and you see it in Palantir stock. Look at their stock was going up slowly. They were securing more and more contracts, making more partnerships, making more money, and then snowballed all the way up just like that. And then another important thing to see is a key development is its partnership with Palantir. So Palantir sees potential in this company. Palantir's done some good things. I keep referring to this because Palantir is a very similar stock to BBAI, and a lot of people that didn't get into Palantir are trying to get into BBAI because they're very similar, and one of them is just kind of in the earlier stages of the other one. So yeah, I mean, we see that it's a very serious player in that space after that contract. That kind of solidifies them as one of the biggest dogs. And I mean, recently the stock saw a 200% growth in just one quarter. I mean, that's going to happen if you're securing $900 million contracts. So, I mean, that's not that crazy. But then another thing I wanted to check out is the options. Because the stock is so cheap, the options are pretty cheap. The break even is 58% on this option, which I think it'll go up 50. The thing about this company is I think you can make money on this option no matter what happens. I mean, the, the thing with these options is I don't know. I don't want to say too much. I mean, as long as there's enough volume, I think you can make money because the stock dropped 10% today. Okay. But I mean, this is a $300 option. But look, I mean, if the stock rises 10% tomorrow, you make $42. That's over 10% in a day from the stock just being really volatile, which it already is. So, I mean, I think if you wanted to play the short term, you can. I think the stock will jump in the short term and you can make a little bit of money on an option. But I'm thinking for the long term, which the stock in the next, how far is this out? A year and a half, it can rise 1,000%. That's not crazy, which sounds crazy, but it's not. I mean, this option could 20x pretty easily, in my opinion. I think. I mean, if they keep on securing these government funding, and the thing about this stock is because it's $6 a share. If you just buy one or two shares, if you buy, let's say you buy 10 shares, the most you can lose is $60, $64.40 if you buy 10 shares at $6.44. The most you can lose is $64, but the amount you can make is limitless. And I think that the amount you can make highly outweighs the risk in this situation. So, I mean, I put a little chart right here. It's not a chart, but the risk to reward, I mean, you need to balance these things. And with this price at $6, I think that before the stock, I think that it's worth, having the stock at $6 with the potential of it hitting $12, but you also need to be fine with the stock hitting zero. So I definitely wouldn't put any money in this stock that you're afraid to lose. You're afraid to just have disappear. But I would buy a few shares of this stock. I mean, why not get a little bit of exposure into this stock? Because it could really be the next big thing. It could be the next Palantir. It could be bigger than Palantir. I really believe in the sector that they're in, and with the facial recognition AI, that's something that the government's been trying to implement for a really long time. And obviously, their product is working. They've secured contracts, so I think it's just a matter of time before they expand. I mean, this is a really new business up and coming, and the stock is already up. Don't get me wrong; they've risen a lot, but they've been higher too. I mean, this stock is so volatile because their future is so unknown. It's so mystical. You have no idea what's going to happen to the stock in the future. But I mean, that's why their stock is so cheap, and because there's a lot of what ifs that could happen. But I think that the upside is much greater than the downside because this stock is so cheap. It's almost a penny stock. But yeah, guys, I mean, if you did enjoy this video, be sure to hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. If you want to see more videos about this stock, I'd be very happy to make them. I think that this is a video that we'll look back on a year from now and be like, dang, I probably should have gotten into that. So if I were you, I'd probably just pick up a share. Just pick up a share. Why not? But yeah, guys, if you do enjoy this video, be sure to like, also subscribe to the channel, comment down below what other kind of videos you want to see. I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.